Welcome everybody, my name is Adam, also known as Swedish Car Guy. In my channel I do car reviews, car meets and my own project car. And for once we are back with the project car. A new episode, episode 2, that only has taken like 8 or 9 months to do. Right now we are at Edi Performance in Staffanstorp. That's gonna do a rolling road on my car to watch how many horses I have and how good of a health my car is, which state. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the notification bell. And I have also noticed that a lot of people are not subscribing, but you're watching. So why not subscribe and become a part of the troops? I wish you all a great Sunday. Welcome to my channel. Who are you?
Hey, so my name is Edi, and I run and own Edi Performance.
For how long have you had this company?
So the company was registered approximately 3 years ago at this current stage. Yes.
Yeah. And what are your speciality here at EDI?
I mainly focus on assisting customers to optimize, as it's called in Swedish, optimera, tune their car, ship it, or whatever terminology you want to use, to reach their goals, targets, basically giving them more power and experience. And difference in the way I do it is that the customer is a part of the tuning all the way from the beginning. You come to me, I will explain all in detail how you flash the car. We will go out, log the car, and during that time the customer is continuously joining me and driving the car himself, and I'm assisting him in giving him or her instructions on what's next. So
is it any particular car you would suggest is really good for tuning? If you had to choose one.
So my main focus is on the Vtech cars, Mercedes and BMW. I could probably tune other cars too, but this is the platform that I'm familiar with. And at this point of time, a very popular car or a very popular engine is the EI 888 with an IS38 turbo. It is very easy to tune. The IS38 turbo is though a problematic turbo, but still a very easy car and engine to tune, and it's a fast car. Stage 1, stage 2, and you will beat a lot of other cars out there.
Do you have any advice to people that are starting to modify their cars or something like that?
Yeah,
what they should do?
I will give you advice that you probably don't want to hear. Don't tune your car. If you don't want to have issues, don't tune it. As you tune a car, you have to understand that you're pushing the boundaries. The engine is tested and built by a team of engineers, probably 5,000 engineers, and they have been testing it during extensive amount of hours in all kind of environments. And then you tune the car, you push it to another level, power level, and then you expect it to last without issues. So my advice to you as a customer or a car fanatic, if you want to tune the car, be ready for the consequences. A car can break regardless of how good you service it, if it's tuned or not tuned. It can break and it will break. It's a normal condition. So if you want to tune, be ready. Things will break, maybe not just because of the tune, but you know, they have a tendency to break. So that's my advice to you.
Yeah.
You want to tune the car, be ready.
Yeah, so just listen to what he has to say.
Yes.
Because he knows a lot of stuff, so he's really good and telling me as well. And do you have anything you want to say to all the people that actually are watching my videos? Do you want to say something to them? Like,
welcome to the channel.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. And it's a pleasure to finally be here as well.
Pleasure to have you here in my very Stone Age facility, but from 1st of January we're upgrading. This is just a place we are borrowing at the point of time.
So if anyone want to come and visit you, where are you located?
Well, best thing is to contact me on Facebook, and then we'll make an appointment and we'll meet each other and whatever is needed. We'll log your engine or
Yeah, and all your contact info I will be link it in the description of this video. So if anyone of you that are watching are driving a VAG or BMW, I will give you all the contact information so you can get your car tuned and be ready for headache or something like that. Maybe.
Hopefully not. I'm just saying that in the circumstances that you change the power level to let's say you increase it 20, 30, 50%.
Yeah.
It is pushing the boundaries, so just be ready to be able to take the consequences of tuning a car. And this is not probably the best thing to say as a tuner, but I'm truly honest.
Yeah.
And the customer visiting me will always be able to see all the circumstances and all the issues, both good and bad.
Yeah, I felt that instantly, that you feel really honest. So I would definitely recommend you to all of my friends.
Thank you.
That are driving BMW. I don't think I have anyone driving BMW at the moment, but I know a lot of people that are driving the VAG platform as well. So thank you for being part of my channel and that you let me come here and visit you.
Thank you. What I'm doing here, I'm measuring the barometric pressure, and that is later on inserted into the Dyno software. So this is the current pressure at this moment, 1018, and it has a tendency of going up and down depending on if depending on weather and how close to the sea level you're based. So if you go higher up in the mountain, the barometric pressure will be higher. If you go lower, it will be lower. But typically around 1000 at sea level, and that's what we are at the moment.
Yes. So what have we been doing right now?
Well, we were out driving and doing a road dyno with an Insoric. So basically a full pull in third gear from 2000 RPM and up to 6300-ish, and putting into neutral, release gas and clutch it basically. So and then you roll out. And the software does the rest. Now we're back in the office. We'll do some calculations and hopefully get some good numbers.
Yeah, and I know for a fact that my car is not 100% healthy.
No.
As you screamed, "Oh, let's go Vtech!"
Yeah, it feels like a Vtech. It pulls really strangely hard at, I would say, 3,500-ish.
Yeah, something like that.
As if it was tuned, but it's completely stock. You say. But let's see. We'll see. We'll check the logs.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So what are we doing right now?
So what I'm doing is I'm inserting a scale, basically a big ass scale under your front wheel, and we'll do the same thing on the other side, and this will assist us in measuring the weight of the car, because that is later on inserted into the software. This is a road dyno, so you basically do it directly on the road. It's called Insoric, I use it all the time, and it's as accurate as any other dyno, to be honest, if you do it the correct way.
Sounds like a good plan.
It is a good plan. So.
So what have we got for numbers and sorted out with car?
All right, let me tell you. So we did the dyno, and we did actually log the car as we were out driving anyways. Assuming that this was a stock car, we logged a couple parameters. We could see that you had DTC, so we were concerned, and looking at the logs, I could easily tell you that this car is tuned. How can I actually tell you that? Well, if you look closely here, I don't know if that is easy for your camera to catch. Well, this is a full pull. You pull from approximately just below 1000 or 2000 RPM all the way up to 6300 RPM. And typically you will see a nice smooth line going higher and higher, and this actually goes Vtech, as we were saying earlier, right? I call this car a Vtech. So what's happening here? Well, basically I would assume either a technical issue or a bad tune. How can I actually confirm that this car has been tuned? Well, if you look at the boost, you can see that the actual and specified boost are exceeding the stock boost.
Yeah.
So this car is peaking at about 1.2 bar, at red line at approximately that 0.7 bar of boost. So it is tuned without doubt. Another way to check it is to check your math readings. It is peaking at approximately 178 grams per second. Then you can do an easy calculation. You divide it by 0.8, and by doing that you will get approximate horsepowers.
Okay, yeah.
We did that and it said 225 horsepowers. Another thing, looking at this logs, that actually concerns me and that should concern you as an owner is if you look at the lambda. Well, lambda is green and yellow, and at high RPM it should be, I would say, about 0.78, and this is doing 0.71, and that is you're flushing your cylinder wall, so you're running really rich.
That's not good.
No, it's not good, because as you're flushing the cylinder walls, you're flushing away, you're dissolving all the oil. There's a oil, small surface of oil, and that actually makes a nice lubrication for the piston rings.
Oh yeah.
And without that, because the fuel is dissolving the oil, the lubrication is not there. So you're bore washing your cylinder walls and you're scoring them, and sooner or later the piston rings will go and a cylinder will say,
"Oh, that's not good.
Yes.
I need to sort it out."
You should sort it out.
Yeah.
I would say either you have a big technical issue or a bad software. My assumption is the software. You know, it's easy to say it's the software or you know, to blame, but this behavior seems to be software related. And I don't know who the previous tuner is.
No, not me either.
This looks fishy. Anyway, we of course have a dyno result that I would like to present you with. We already had a peek at it already.
Yes.
And the math was saying 225 horsepowers. So, well, my dyno, spot on, 227 horsepowers at a peak at a RPM of 5,561, and we peaked at 331 Newton meters at 4,200. Was it saying 4,257 RPMs?
Yeah.
These are the conditions that we have actually put into the software, and this is the standard used to correct the numbers.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is the final out of it all.
Nice, but not so good information.
Well,
good in some way, but bad in another way.
Yeah, you should check.
Yeah, I will.
Have a check.
I will sort it out.
Yeah.
After I work, all my work is done. I will sort it out because I won't be driving my car in my new work anyway.
My advice is don't do full pulls,
No,
basically, because it's with that rich condition, it's not nice.
Yeah, I won't do it.
No.
So it's fine. Thank you for explaining what we have done and how everything works.
My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thanks.
So what did you all think about that my car was tuned? I actually didn't not expect that at all. So at least we got some new Skoda content, and we have more incoming as well on the car. Since I'm working with another company, hopefully they will agree on everything here. So I can make the car look cooler and even better until next summer. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I talk to you next Sunday. Take care. Bye.